What's good, YouTube? Rishi here, and back with another vid. I know we haven't like been consistent as we have before, but your boy got a life, and sometimes life can hit, regardless if that's good or bad. But yeah, man, we're gonna try to, of course, what I mean. You can say that, but no promises of being consistent and dropping and everything. But another thing to be open and honest about is on why I haven't been dropping is bruh, the boy been kind of going through it. I ain't gonna lie, I've been kind of struggling or so, mainly for my thoughts, and as I've mentioned in other videos before, the lust, bro. It's just getting, it's not deep as before, but at the end of the day, it's still lust, and it's still something that what's it called, leaves a mark or something. But that's not the point of today's video. So the reason why I do want to make this video and everything, as I just said, I've been going through that crazy hair day, bro. When is it not crazy? Why my hair always want to be crazy during the vids, when I'm trying to record, you know what I mean? But back to what I'm trying to help plan everything. But the reason why I'm recording this video is because I guess what I'm learning from that, as I've kind of slowly been I don't want to say healing, because it's not big, but that's what we're gonna say. Oh, good job, what's in it? But yeah, it's just, and things I already know this, but I feel sometimes you do need a reminder in general in life. But let me just say it. Today's point of the bit is just being patient. And I guess what I'm gonna do with that is, as I always do, share perspective. Hopefully, kind of ease whatever you're going through, or just prepare yourself for when that time comes, if you were to go through something. But the reason why I make my neck, that was cold. But the reason why I make today's video about being patient, or just being patient, is because I myself, I'm getting a little relatable. Oh, yo, look, my necklace broke the other day, but bro, I really don't care. I'm a story. But the reason why I say so is because show my game. My bad, bro. I got my game on right now. Hold on, YouTube. And by the way, bro, we do one cuts, bro. We don't do none of that lighting and stuff. I mean, it's good too, but all right. Yo, that just kind of wasted a whole bit of time. If you're watching the bit, 2x speed. But back to what we were saying, and the whole point. Hold on, yo, why am I still acting up, bro? You want to act up now? I swear, everything will be wanting to act up when I got the cameras on. All right, there. Patient. And the reason why I'm chatting about this, I'm recording myself about it, and telling you guys, guys and girls, is that it's what I kind of I mean, I know, and I've been on about it, and I've been, I know this, but due to me falling in, and kind of letting that part of me go through that, you know what I mean? I needed it, you know what I mean? Reminder wise and yada yada yada. So give a little personal share. As I said, your boy been going through it with the thoughts and the lust. I guess the lesson and everything that kind of taught me. My bad. I think Somebody's coming, who cares? But kind of lesson and everything kind of like taught me is that want of love, to like be a little more personal and open. Your boy never been in a relationship, It's kind of, I don't know if it's crazy, if you don't find it crazy or anything, that's you, but, never been in a relationship. And, like, sometimes, no corny stuff, it can get lonely, you know what I mean? Like, seeing others, seeing people on your feed, close friends or, like, family, you know what I mean? And it's not more, like, it's not jealous or anything, like, no, like, being jealous is negative. Why would I be jealous, bro? Like, I'm happy for my peoples or, people I see on my feed and yada yada. It's just like, damn, I'm with that too, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, where my love at, bro? You know what I mean? But back to what I'm trying to say, like, yeah, man, boy, just been kind of like forcing it with like talking to people, and you can't force anything, man. So like the outcomes of that, boom, 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 and like thanks to like the help of friends and everything, to kind of just like remind me everything about it. Still got a lot of life out there. You know what I mean? Kind of what they told me, and like, it will come. You know what I mean? It will come. Don't know specifically when it, like the time will be when such and such happens, but it will come. And like I said, I just gotta be patient about it. And to like kind of relate that to like what I'm trying to like spit game for y'all is like, being patient. Now, although, some of us, and, this doesn't have to only do with love or anything, many other things you can be patient for, dream job, whatever, video game, whatever. But back to what I'm trying to say is being patient, although I do know this stuff, you know what I mean? Kind of like putting that like knowledge to myself and everything, I gotta remind myself, here to tell you guys, and get you guys to mind that too. Bro, lock in. Let me think. Being patient. The reason why we must be patient is because if we force such, it's not gonna happen. Nothing really happens out of forcing. I mean, if you have your own like life situations and things you've gone through, and you like some of it, and most or some of it was forced, and the outcome, look what happens, bro. Look what happens. So forcing something, or like forcing your want is what feeds in to your falling. You know what I mean? You going into like, you like feeding into those thoughts, or falling into that thing you never fallen about, like falling again. I know it may sound crazy because, you're probably forcing yourself to do other, which is not probably related to that, but it all like, it comes with that, with forcing that stuff. You know what I mean, yo? So you can't force anything. You know what I mean? Probably like heard this thing, but you can only control what you can control. And with understanding that, also understands being patient. And the reason why being patient is good, although it may hurt to like understand or truly accept it, I feel like it shows in the end, or when that time comes, that like, dang, you know what I mean? Like, low key waiting for this really like was worth it, or like I understand it all now. You know what I mean? So with being patient and not really forcing such, but instead like kind of taking time to understand situations and also yourself, you kind of get closer with what you want or what you were trying to achieve. You know what I mean? Rather than forcing it or like, trying to get any little thing to get at it, whatever it is, you know? So how I relate that with me is, love. For those, who peep in and watch the tube, there's a specific video where I was kind of like, putting myself out there, me going through it, you know what I mean? And like after like reflecting and understanding the situation, the love that I wanted and desired, it didn't happen because I don't think like I really like waited, you know what I mean? And understood the time of for it to become true, you know what I mean? Or like really happen. And that's why, I'm here telling you guys and, kind of make you understand or remind yourself that, being patient comes with a lot of benefits. You can, understand things more clearly, regardless of the situation or regardless of what you're being patient for. You can understand, like I said, understand things. But at the same time, with being patient, you can discover things in it. You know what I mean? Or it could probably help you understand that, like, okay, yo, like, why I do so, da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I'm really, like, getting my point of just, like, my whole point of it just being patient. I'm probably going to change the title of that. But, like, if you get what I'm trying to say to y'all, you know what I mean, dude? Just let it, let time do its thing. But as time is doing its thing, you got to also be doing your thing. You know what I mean? Can't just let it, like, TikTok or, like, go by, you know what I mean? Just, like sitting at the window watching the sun go by. Nah, man. You yourself also got to be getting busy and, doing what you got to do. But, like, the thing you may be aiming for and, like, want, gotta understand, be patient with it, you know what I mean? Bruh, like, you get what I'm trying to say, y'all? So, you know what I mean? I know I can just say don't trip, you know what I mean? Just be cool. But, like, that's really what you gotta do and, like, really understand and accept about it, you know what I mean? Just be cool, I know sometimes it may be hard and everything, following and everything, but like I've repeated in the vid, bro, if you just be patient and let time do its thing while you do your thing, bro, you'll be straight. You'll realize that what you were worrying about or, like not like fully understanding and getting before, when you get that, brother, you be like, yo, why was I tripping? You know what I mean? Why was I doing no. So I think just being patient is gonna be like, that's not gonna be the title of it, because I low-key just kind of, bro, my screen, bro. Lock in, bro. All right, but yeah, man, just be cool. Let time do its thing, and when the time comes, and whatever you've been wanting and wishing for, when that thing comes, bro, take it, bro. Abuse that chance, and just be grateful that it came to you. It's something you've been wanting, working hard for, and like to understand many other things for. So, hey man, don't trip, bro. You'll be good. God knows you'll be good. Your mom knows you'll be good. You know, little dude you probably met at the park know you'll be good. But yeah, man. Kind of like a yap type vid, but like, you know, it helps and heals. Kind of wanna I don't know why I'm doing this, but you know, shout out to the homies. You know what I mean? Shout out to not only the homies, but the girl homies. You know, y'all know who y'all are. Look, you've been big help, cause your boy just been straight full of tears and everything, dude. You know what I mean? Look at that. But yeah, man, things gonna cap it off. I love you, bro. I really do. Hope y'all be good out there. God bless as always, and you know, stay goated, stay strong, stay you. Mindo out. Bleh.